Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we have another Overwatch tier list here. We're going to do what the best collab is so far. They've had quite a few collabs over the years, Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2. This is kind of a general list. I feel like the Pink Mercy should have also been in here, but I didn't make the list, so we're just going to go run through it and decide where each collab should be at. Normally in these type of lists, I like to keep it even. This one, I'm not going to worry as much about it because um, yeah, there's not a lot in here. So let's first go up to the Cowboy Bebop one. It was an absolute hit for me. I feel like it was great. I liked the characters. The only problem I thought about it when I saw it, it felt like they either really didn't look like the characters and they just kind of looked like a bad cosplay of some of them. It was like I either feel like they should have just had a carbon copy or just Ash dressed like this or just Cassidy. It was like they put it in some like weird like mix between realism and cosplay, and I don't know why they decided to do that. I feel like the choices were pretty good. Ed is Sombra. Jet as Mulga was good. Obviously, Spike and Ash or Cassidy and Ash was perfect for Spike and Faye. I really wanted the Faye one. I ended up skipping on it because I just a little broke at the time, but on top of that, it was just like it was really expensive, and I wasn't sold on it. Even though I'm a big Faye Valentine fan, it was probably my first anime crush of all time. I put it in the middle. I mean, it was a good attempt. I feel like they tried something there. I just felt it was a little off compared to some of the other ones. Next up, we have the Lilith Moira skin. I absolutely loved it, wanted it. Didn't have money at the time, so I didn't buy it, but that was a perfect combination. I do feel like it would have been a good idea, at least with Diablo, because there's other Diablo S skins in there. They should have just done a battle pass like it. I feel like at some point they should do a battle pass with Diablo, Starcraft, and wow. I don't think they ever will because they could do like these little limited drops and make more money. But you own a lot of stuff. You could drop a little bit of battle passes stuff for us. But yeah, S tier for sure. Next up is the Lego Bastion for charity. Really dope skin. Kind of a game hack because it makes Bastion more silent to get around. You can't really not go against the pay to win skin to a certain extent. S tier for the Lego Bastion. Plus, it's just a cool skin. The Lego version of it. It would have been cool if Zenyatta would have got one too. Maybe in the future they can. Next up is this one. I don't even know what it's for. I've always seen this skin, and I don't like the skin at all. Maybe you guys can tell me what collab it's supposed to be for, and maybe it fits better with the collab, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Next up is the Porsche D.Va, and there was also the Farah skin. I thought they were pretty sleek. I didn't really think about buying them, but they looked really good, and I think that was a good, collab to have. That's why I wouldn't put them in S because I wouldn't personally buy them. I feel like S is the really good ones and buy. A is just really good ones. B is like they really did the collab good, and then the bottom is the bottom. Next up is the One Piece Man one. This was like an interesting one because like honestly, with other than the Kiriko and Doom skin, the other stuff just kind of felt added in, But like it was such a cool thing with One Punch Man, Doomfist, like it fit perfectly. I thought it was a pretty perfect collab. I just didn't care for the skins as much because I like the anime, but just didn't care too much for like the design in here. But it did feel different than the Cowboy Bebop one, where it felt like they were just in the outfits and like cosplaying, which I'm fine with, but they didn't try to morph them in it. A little bit on Genji, but not the other ones. Next is the Sserafim one. I'll be guilty of charge that I bought this one. I bought all five. I pretty much wanted Brig, Kyoko, and Divas, so I got Tracer and Sombra because it was cheaper to buy it that way. Had a little bit of money to spend. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I feel like it was worth the serotonin. I like the skins, so I'm going to put it as. The song was also really good. I like Le Sserafin also, so that was also just a bonus. I hadn't heard of them before that, but like I heard the song, listened to a bunch of their stuff, liked them a lot now. So it was a perfect collab in my brain because I Overwatch got my money, which is exactly what they wanted, and the Seraphim wanted fans and people to look at their stuff, and I did. So perfect collab in my eyes. I can't think of anything else that worked on both sides so well. Next up, we have the Starcraft ones. I only remember Reinhardt getting a skin. I don't know if there's another one. Like, did they give like Tychus a skin for somebody else? I'll have to look into it. I only remember Reinhardt getting one. Um, like I said, perfect. You know, it's a cool collab. I feel like they have it locked in the bank with that type of stuff, but like they just don't do that many of them, and it's like more of a BlizzCon thing, and no more BlizzCon at the moment. So I don't know if we'll get these anytime soon again, but I thought it was pretty good. I think it works for the collab. The characters work good. It's all good with that. Next up, we have that D.Va skin that was for like the, was it for glasses? That's the only problem. Like I don't even remember what this was for. It was like monster or something. I don't know. My brain is blanking on it, which I guess would make the collab worse. This skin, it was okay. It looked like other D.Va skins. Looks like the Wave Runner one almost, or Wave something. It just essentially looks like a different D.Va skin. I think it was just because of the glasses, and I think they maybe did something with her mech, but overall, it wasn't really my thing. But last but not least was the World of Warcraft one. I didn't play Overwatch this time. I would have definitely got it, especially the Toronto one for my partner because they're big into Toronto when we played Heroes of Storm. So that would be absolutely perfect. They don't play Sim, but I think they would have learned Sim for that. Perfect collab. They look great. Um, Obviously, like they just kind of like look like obviously like the original characters, but in the poses of the characters that they were doing. I want more WoW ones. I mean, we got tons of WoW characters that can be easily translated in that. Give us a battle pass of it. Give us a mythical of somebody. Maybe when the new expansion happens, I don't know. We probably will never get it. I'm gonna put it in S tier. It was worth it. I would buy those in a heartbeat if I could, if they came back up into the store, but probably never will. And just hypothetically with the Pink Mercy one, I think it would be just a solid one. I liked it a lot. I'm probably gonna get one of the ones. I haven't decided which one I want. I like the hair on one of them, and I like the color of the other one. So I'm like, I wish I can combo it, but without comboing it, which one do I want to get? But yeah, until next time, bye guys.